Teach your children well. Their father's hell did slowly go by.
Just a little, I'll just admit it right here. I am a 24-year Republican voter. But I know the biggest question you're wondering right now is, who the heck is she? Who is that woman standing there? I'm a mom. I'm a stepmom. I'm educated. I'm a nurse. And proudly, after I finished my education, I aimed high and joined the Air Force and served 4 years as an officer in the Air Force. And ultimately, that's how I ended up here in Alaska, and I've been here since then. I'm actually a special needs mom. I have a son with autism. And ultimately, I'd like to rejoin the workforce, but right now, helping my son cope with his challenges is my main priority. But as you know, parents face daily challenges of teaching their children about the virtues of truth and honesty. And we've certainly taught our children that honesty is the best policy, and that if you do something wrong, you own up to it right away. Consequences are much worse if you withhold the truth than they are if you own it and deal with it up front. Those of you here who have made the choice to be a parent understand and will share my concern about how the recent political events here in Alaska are impacting our children. They're here. They're listening. They're watching. And they're asking questions. So what do we tell them? Do we tell them that it's okay not to tell the truth? Do we tell them that it's okay to bend the truth? Do we tell them that it's okay to distort the truth if you have a gaggle of lawyers to defend you? No! Do you tell them that it's okay to tell mistruths if you're surrounded by people that will CYA? No! Do you tell them that it's okay to drag a good man's name through the mud because he wouldn't lie for you? No! Well, you're right. It's not okay, and I think Alaskans have had enough. It is not okay to use the truth only when it's convenient for you. It's not okay to claim to be open and transparent when it only works to your benefit and not anyone else's. But most importantly, it is not okay to set an example to our children, the children of Alaska, that it's okay to lie. It goes against everything the hard-working parents of Alaska are teaching their children. We don't want them to wonder, is this what it's like to be an adult? Tell lies and expect others to believe them? We want our kids to grow up and be dedicated public servants like Walt Monegan. We want them to grow up to be honest politicians. And we want them to always seek the truth and do what is right and what is just. Now, I've already said honesty is the best policy, but really it ought to be honesty is the best public policy. And of course, that is ultimately why we're all here today. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Teach your children well. Their father's hell did slowly go by. And feed them on your dreams, the one they picked.